What the fuck is good? It's Kiwi with your daily tea. So let's get into some things. I want to discuss female and hip hop. I want to discuss the state of hip hop right now, and I want to discuss a little of the female beefs that's happened over the years. So let's start off with the female beefs. First, let's start off with the female beefs. So the first beef, let's get into Kim and everyone. Because everyone making it seem like, other female rappers have had more beef than Kim, but Kim didn't like anyone. Kim wasn't a team player. People disrespected Kim because Kim is great. Kim is a GOAT. Absolutely. But Kim had beef as well, but people want to overlook that ain't happened. She ain't caused shit. She wasn't trying to, defend her crown or XYZ. So let's get into Nicki and Kim and how it relates to Nicki and Cardi now. So in my opinion, I was confused because they was trying to make music together and everything like that. Kim said it was behind the scenes stuff and this and the third, and she ain't pay homage and XYZ. But how much was paid? How much is still being paid? I don't understand that whole homage not being paid, or she ain't paid to homage, or this whole behind the scenes stuff, which I still never put receipts out for. So how do you know it's behind the scenes if y'all ain't say what the fuck happened? Honestly, so I'm supposed to believe y'all by saying, oh, she does a lot of behind the scenes stuff, but y'all ain't giving out receipts? Come on. Get it together. But to me, it was dumb, but it fucked up Kim's career. Not for nothing. Kim has never been the same. Sorry. In my opinion, Biggie was a big force in her career. And when Biggie died, it just wasn't the same. And now let's get into with all the disses and stuff like that. The Black Friday was cute, but Roman's Revenge was that girl. Roman's Revenge. She murdered you. She murdered you on it. And every time that you took it was cute, but it ain't do nothing. And then it was Nicki and Remy. Remy came out the woodwork with this. And then afterwards said, oh no, she didn't do anything to me. We know. You was jealous. Or, a label pushed you and said, hey, go after Nicki. Come try to get your career back. But she wasn't even really that hot before we went to jail. You had a hit single. That was cute. It wasn't all yours. Call me when you have a hit album. Call me when you have something without Fat Joe. Other than that, I don't give a fuck and I don't want to hear it. That's really what it is. But, she's cute. The whole beef was stupid to me. And at that point, Nicki didn't really care. You coming at me for what reason? You know what? I'm not gonna do that much. I'm just gonna make a few hit songs, and then she won it. And that's exactly what she did. She made a few hit songs, and then she won it. And you came up with Zeta. Not for nothing. That's gonna go down as one of the best diss tracks ever. You really did what you did on there. But that you had help. You had help. Papoose help you with that. And we found that out after you were so eager to, do something else, and you came up with another one. And another one flopped. It did absolutely fucking nothing for me, or nothing for the culture, or nothing for anyone. And then, most of the stuff that you said about Nicki was lies. It was cute, it was clever, but it was lies. So then when we get caught up with the lies, it's tomorrow, what was you really trying to say? What was the whole point? Because the whole point of a beef is to either kill someone's career, make a motherfucking statement, and build yourself up. And you did absolutely nothing. You're supposed to put on an album after that. You're supposed to keep your name buzzing. Instead, You can't even fucking perform the song because you never asked Nas to use his goddamn beat. You got pregnant. You still don't love hip hop. You still just do battle raps. Like, you was never ready for another career, and you still fucking with Fat Joe because you can't have a hit without him. Hence, All the Way Up. Like, let's be serious. Like, that whole shit was a dud. But, and then you go on the Wendy Williams show. And you really dress up in a funeral outfit. Not knowing that you're going to your own funeral. That's the funny part about it. Like that's the real tea. Because, boo-boo, you did all that for what reason? Later to say, oh, she did nothing to me. We know. Oh, she does a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, but no receipts. Oh, but this, oh, but that. And then this whole stigma of she only wanted to be the only one. Where y'all getting this from? Please explain it to me, because I want to know. When did she ever come out her mouth and say, I only wanted to be the only one? Never. She showed respect to tons of these female rappers and tons of artists, period. Did she always get the same respect? No. So sometimes you gotta shit on people. And that's exactly what the fuck she does. Shits on you. Shits on your whole goddamn career. And then, y'all still ain't get her out. So now, Atlantic was like, you know what? We need someone who's popular. We need a Latina. We need someone who's popular, who's a Latina. Who's just very real, very gangster and ghetto. We need someone. And y'all found her right at the strip club. Cardi B, who was, Instagram famous before she got on Love and Hip Hop. And you were like, you know what? We'll give her the best writers. We'll change up her look. Fix her teeth. We're going to do a lot. Because this is going to be it. We're going to put all our money into this so we can get Nicki ass out of here. And y'all still ain't do it. You tried. Y'all have my girl look like, okay. I see y'all. But Nicki's still here. So let's get into this beat. So, pretty much, I haven't really seen any interview with Cardi praising Nicki at all. And then after the whole motorsport situation, which we're about to get into, the interviews have been very weird. Like, you're scared to say what it is because you know what you did was foul. And the part that you played was fucking foul. You know it. That's why you can't really speak on it because you know what it is. So, motorsport happens. And to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Two of the biggest artists right now, the Queen and Cardi, could have been a princess. On one track. With the Amigos, or whatever. And the way Nicki explained it, it was just supposed to be her and Quavo. And then, of course, hey, would you want to do a song with, Belcalis, Miss Cardi? He said, why not? As soon as Bodak Yellow did what it did, she congratulated her. Be it she's a hater. Shit. Let's not do it. So, motorsport happens. And the line. If Cardi's the QB, I'm Nick Lombardi. I'm confused how that a dig. If you can look at it as a dig, but how is that a dig? Basically saying, I'm the coach, but you're the star player. I've been here, but you're the star player. I can help you get where you need to be. If you want to look at it like that, but it wasn't a dig. Why would I be on the song with you and diss you? Come on. Nick, you don't have time for that. But no, you took it as a problem, or you have people in your ear, aka the old better top rappers who was in your ear. I be like, Nicki don't like you, Nicki's gonna throw subs, Nicki's gonna do this, Nicki's gonna do that. And you played into it. Whatever Atlantic Gate said to you about Nicki, you played into it. Because what? I'm sorry, but you're a puppet. You're a puppet, and your career's not going to be that much longer. It's not. Your career's already dying down. And this is what, year 2, going on 3? Still ain't get the second album yet. Press ain't doing what it needs to do. Clout ain't doing what it needs to do. Like, that's what happens. When, you come into someone's world and you do all this clownery and fuckery. All for a bag. But you're not respecting the culture. That's the problem. That's my problem with you. You don't respect the culture. So, what's what happens? And then the video happens. Like, okay, let's go. Then, of course, Nicki already said it was the stylist who Cody is using now, or was using, of why, they didn't do a scene together. Because they didn't film the same day. But of course, everyone would make it seem like, oh no, Nicki just didn't want to film with her. No, Nicki was just hating. She just didn't want to have any parts with filming with that. And that wasn't the truth. They could have pushed it back a day if they wanted to, if they really wanted them to be together and they knew how it would look. She knew how it would look. So she tried to make sure, like, no, I'm not trying to look like that. So we need to try to fix this. And, they painted this picture that Nicki was a hater. Nicki didn't want to film with Cardi. Nicki was threatened. Nicki was this. Nicki was that. And no one tried to defend her. Or tried to basically say what it was. And that's fucked up. So now people's talking here. Now, songs are being thrown. And now it's the Harper's Bazaar event. And supposedly, Nicki was talking about Cardi's child, or like the tweet, or something like that. And that's the reason why she got in her face and tried to throw a shoe at her that missed, and got all rowdy in front of all of these white people. Yes, you keep the same energy wherever you at, but it's still a time and a place. Like when they met up in the hotel room afterwards, just try to get on the same page because Nicki already know what was going on and she's trying to save baby girl. But she still wasn't, trying to listen. You could have fought it then. They could have wanted you right there. But no, it wasn't that. And then for people to be like, oh, Nicki's pussy, Nicki's just, like, I'm right here, but you behind all these securities and trying to third. Like, Nicki's from Queens. Nicki can get down. That's why she got fired from the job that she got fired from. For beating bitches up. But at this particular moment, she's not going to fight nobody if she don't have to. Because simple fact, they're going to sue her. And she's not paying no one no fucking coins. No, she's too fucking big for that. So therefore, she's going to get whoever the fuck she need to get. Period. And then Rob beat that ass. Just like several other people beat that ass of Cardi's. And those videos leaked right after that. And that was cute. So it's like, I'm confused. And then Nicki gets, painted as the bad guy. Because she's trying to defend her legacy now. She's trying to defend her name. And what people is making it seem like, oh, she stops bags. That's what Remy said. She does a whole lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. But there's still no receipts. Y'all aren't giving any receipts to get, quote-unquote, this bad person out of here. And none of them ever came out and said, she can't rap. None of these girls. They said that, she got her ass done, and she's making other people get their ass done. She stops bags. She does slick stuff behind the thing. She throws subs. If it don't apply, if she ain't put your name on the fucking song, and it doesn't apply to you, why are you mad? Why? Because it does fucking apply to you. And you're feeling a type of way of her success. And that you're not as successful as she is. And it's cute how they try to make Remy look more cute after the beef. But you can't make her look cute because she's an ugly mug. I'm sorry, she is. It is what it is, but she's ugly. She's always done that. So, now let's get into the state of hip hop now. And what I guess we can expect. Like, I'm here for Megan Thee Stallion. I'm here for her. She about to pack Cardi up, shoot her out, and she's about to be the next it girl. And I'm waiting for her and Nicki to do a track or something together. I'm here that Trina came back out with her album. I'm here for Nicki and whatever music we about to get from her. And I'm here for Lizzo. I'm here for, the Malibu mixes, the Asian dolls, the Cuban dolls, the cupcakes. Like, I'm here for the state of female rap. And I'm here for... I don't like the whole divide still. But it's getting a little better. I'm here for, the city girls, even though they need to pack it up too. Like, there's several artists that need to pack it up. And there's several artists that need to, stay. But I'm liking hip-hop now. I'm liking female rap. I'm liking it. I'm not loving it, but I'm liking it. It's getting better. But to me, like, female rap or just in general the music industry at this particular moment, it's a whole bunch of this bubblegum shit. It's a whole bunch of people not writing, people not pushing their pen. Like, what do y'all feel about should rappers rap? Should rappers write their music? Is that a must? Or no, it's not a must. And should people care about the aspect of rap, or should I just care about making hit songs and let that burn out and try to make another hit and let that burn out, and then by the third hit it's like, okay, boo, what now? And let's look at, Kim didn't revive her career after dissing Nicki. Remy ain't revived shit after dissing Nicki. And the only person that's kind of, is living right now is Cardi. And that's simply because of Payola sympathy. And all the money that Atlantic is putting into her. Like, she got an ASCAP award, for peace sakes. An ASCAP award for a woman who blatantly said she don't care about rap. She doesn't care about being a rapper. She don't care about being a queen. She don't care about hip-hop. She just cares about making a hit record. She doesn't care about writing. She does not write. So how is she getting a writing award if she don't fucking write? Make that make fucking sense. It don't make fucking sense. It doesn't. Like, she gets a Grammy for album of the year for an album that she didn't fucking write. Yes, the album was great, but other people should have got that first. She should have got a Grammy, but not for album of the year. And then for the BET Awards, you get album of the year for the BET Awards. So you're the second woman in history to get album of the year. It's Beyonce and you. So every other year that females put out an album, they don't get anything. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm not even saying give it to Nicki, but I'm saying every other fucking female that came out doesn't deserve a fucking album of the year. Rihanna don't deserve one. Alicia Keys ain't deserve one. Missy ain't deserve one. Kim ain't deserve one. Janet ain't deserve one. Mariah ain't deserve one. Lady Gaga didn't deserve one. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Cause now y'all really doing too fucking much. I just handing this shit out. Why? So she can now be the first to do this, first to do that. So basically she can make her own records. So then it looks better, like, oh, she's better competing with Nicki, who already broke all these fucking records. Now she's making new ones now, huh? But it's okay, because if it wasn't for Nicki, she wouldn't be here. If Nicki did not fight for streaming rights, she would not be here. She would not be present. A lot of these fucking artists would not be here or present at all. Respected. Period. So since we're on this whole female rap and female rappers, even though I don't necessarily like to put them in, a box as female rappers, but if we're gonna do that, my favorite female rappers, my top 5. Because when she came in, it was about the rap. It was about the bars, it was about the flows, the metaphors, the punchlines. It was everything. It was so fucking refreshing. She brought female hip hop. She brought female rap back. And she made it popular again. Yes, other female rappers dibbled and dabbled into pop. She's not the first, no. But she is the first to make it popular again. And get a whole bunch of coins off of it. And break all these fucking records. Because of it. So, whether you like it or not, she's here to stay. She's a legend. And she's legendary. My second would be Kim. Kim is so... I don't like Kim now. But back then, and she's always going to be on my top 5. And she's always going to be number 2. Because of what she brought to the game. That hardcore edge was everything. Like the hardcore album. The no matter what people say. Like Jumpin'. Like her whole catalog is epic. Her bars was amazing, immaculate. Did she get help? She did, unfortunately, but I loved what she stood for, and her fashion was amazing. Like, that was the blueprint for female rap, and I cannot take that from her. She is the blueprint, or one of the blueprints now, of female rap. Nicki is another blueprint of female rap. She used some of Kim's blueprint and made her own. And now people looking up to Nicki. My third female rapper is Missy. Although to me she was more an artist than a rapper. She didn't necessarily have bars and metaphors and punchlines like that. But her niche, which is so fucking refreshing, is for videos. Like, her vision and her videos is out of this world. And you would never see another artist or rapper like that. Period. Like, and then her being on the hefty side, and her being just like a little tomboy. She just wasn't sure if she was gay or straight or trying to figure that out. She was just amazing. And I loved every album that she had. And then I would have to say, Trina from the 3-0 motherfucking 5. Trina's everything. Like, she's hip-hop. She can rap her ass off. But she definitely an acquired taste. But she deserves all the respect that she gets. Trina is one of the nicest people in the industry and outside of the industry. And she's just that girl. Like, she's the baddest bitch, like she said. And then my last, but not least, would definitely have to be Megan, the motherfucking Stallion. And of course you're gonna wonder or ask, how is she one of your top 5 if she just got in the game not that long ago? And I would just simply have to say, none of these other bitches, none of these other women, female rappers, whatever, caught my attention within this time frame. Some of them was good, like honorable mentions. The Brat, she was cool. Young Mace is cool. Like, Iggy's cool. But no one wowed me. No one was like, oh my gosh, this is refreshing. No one did that for me. It made me feel a certain type of way other than Megan Thee Stallion for my number 5. And I would have to say it's because she's refreshing and she actually cares about bars. She cares about the art of rap. She cares about everything, and she's definitely reminds me of Kim, old Kim. She's very explicit. She owns her sexuality, and she's just dope. And the freestyle that she comes out with is just everything. Her bars is good. Like, I just want from her, when she actually puts out her first album, I want it to be more than about sex. Like, I love her talking about sex, and it's great. But I really need to know more about Megan Thee Stallion. I just want the music industry to get back to the art of the music, and not necessarily the beef. Like, that's why I kind of miss the 90s. where it was before social media, before people being nosy, before people had Twitter fingers and this, that, and the third. Like, the essence of music was a lot better than it is now. And since it's so easy now to get a hit or make a hit song, everyone feel like they can fucking do it. And they can. And if people coming into the game just disrespecting others, like, no, ma, be happy you fucking here. Like, be happy that we allowed you to be in here. Like, you don't have to necessarily like the person, but you have to respect what they did. And Nicki paved the way for many of these girls that's out here. Period. Like, Malibu Mitch, I'm rooting for her. I'm rooting for Malibu. I'm so here for Lizzo and what she's bringing to the table. It's so refreshing. It's so Missy Elliott-ish. I'm not going to say it's like she's, taking the blueprint and running with it. Absolutely not. But it's reminding me of Missy Elliott. It's reminding me of, it's just so refreshing and beautiful to watch. And I'm so happy that she's here. And that she's doing what she needs to do. Lizzo's next up. And Chica, she's next up too. She's so dope. Follow her on Twitter. She is a great rapper, and her look is very different. So, I don't know how that is. Like, let me leave you with a question. Do you feel like you have to sell sex in order to be successful as a female rapper? And do you feel like colorism plays a part in hip-hop and pop and music altogether? Hit me up and let me know how y'all feel. Thank you again for listening to Kimi with the T. And, share my shit. Share it, let everyone know that it's a thing, and I don't plan to go anywhere. I'm just trying to get bigger and better. And let me know what y'all want me to talk about. I have some topics, but let me know what y'all want. Thank you again. Later.